So it's currently 6:30 a.m. Today I woke up at 6 a.m. instead of my usual time. This is because I'm trying to get some code merged in a code base that currently has a merge freeze, meaning we can only get code merged between the off-peak hours of 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. And I'm currently number 7 in the queue to get my code merged, meaning there's 6 people in front of me also trying to get their code merged. And I really want to get this done today because I've been trying since the end of last week and it's delaying some of our work. So let's see if we can get it done today. I moved into my new apartment a few months ago, and now that it's fully furnished, I thought I'd make a day in the life video in this new space. My day starts around 7 a.m. with the usual morning routine of making my bed, brushing my teeth, and washing my face. Then, I take some time to make and eat breakfast. Once I'm finished, I quickly do the dishes and start getting ready to work. So it's currently 8:45 a.m. I finally got the code merged. I actually got very lucky because all the PRs in front of mine were removed from the queue for some reason, well, including mine as well, but I was able to add it back very quickly, which meant it went straight to number 1 from number 7. 8:45 a.m. finally got it merged. Now let's get started with the day. My workday normally begins between 8:30 and 9 a.m. depending on when I finish breakfast. I start by going over my daily schedule and reviewing the list of tasks I prepared the day before. This lets me dive straight into work without wasting time deciding what to do. I'm most alert and productive early in the morning, so I like to make the most of this time. The first 2 hours of the day are usually very quiet with no meetings scheduled, which helps me focus and complete a lot of the more complex tasks. Around 11 a.m. I normally take a short coffee break to refresh my eyes and reset mentally. This is also a great time to step away from a challenging task and come back with a fresh perspective. Just got done with my 11 a.m. coffee. Little update on the morning so far. I've reviewed some PRs, tested the code that I merged earlier this morning. There was one small pre-existing bug, but I already have a fix for it, so that should be good. And today is actually the Monday when we plan our sprint, meaning we plan the work that we're gonna be doing for the next 2 weeks. And it's very sunny outside, but it's actually like minus 20 degrees, so it's the perfect day to be working from home. My workspace is my productivity zone and is very important when working from home, as this is where I spend most of my time. A clean and organized desk really helps me to stay in the zone. If you want to see more about it, I made a video going over all the details of the desk setup, so check out that video if you're interested. Around noon I usually have lunch, but this can vary depending on my schedule. Living alone means I have to cook all the time, which has been a fun but also challenging adjustment. Lunch is my time to recharge before diving back to work, so I do try to enjoy it. After lunch, I get another hour of work in before our daily stand-up meeting. During stand-up, we discuss what we worked on the day before, what we're tackling today, and any blockers we're facing. These meetings are incredibly useful for staying accountable and aligned as a team, especially when working remotely. After stand-up, I like to take another short coffee break to reset mentally. The rest of my afternoon is spent finishing tasks or joining ad hoc meetings if needed. Before the end of the day, I make sure to plan for tomorrow. This is somewhat of a small habit that doesn't take too much time, but it definitely helps me hit the ground running each morning without wasting any time. Once I finish work, I close the laptop, put it away, and I also change the lighting in my room. The lighting detail may seem silly, but since I work from home, this helps to create a mental boundary between work and personal life. So at this point that I'm done working, I normally have around 1 to 1.5 hours left before going to my Jiu-jitsu training. During this time, I usually just relax or do anything I have to do around the house, but today I just relax. Jiu-jitsu is very important for me as it's competitive, keeps me active, relieves stress, and balances the sedentary lifestyle of a software engineer. Following training, I'm very sweaty, so I get home and go straight to the shower. At this point, it's usually around 8:30 p.m. and this is when I have dinner, or like today, just a protein shake. This is also when I work on my YouTube scripts or edit videos, depending on the day of the week. So there you have it. That's what a day in the life looks like for me as a software engineer. It's around 9:30 p.m. right now and I'm about to record the voiceover for this video. So if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.